People of the internet, my name is Nick from City Magic, and today I have Domain Monarchs version 2.0, March 2016, whatever format this is. I've given up on naming this format, so
you suck.
Fuck you. I'm here with the Jellyfish again, and he is here to be a commentator or just a straight up dick. I don't know. So we're gonna run through this profile.
Screw your video, I'm eating.
God damn it. 3 Erebus. This is the best Monarch in the deck. I don't care what you say. You need to play 3 of this card. This card's amazing.
Wait, you're not playing Frog?
I just said at the beginning, I'm not playing Frog Monarchs. Jesus. So 3. Do you want to get stabbed? So 3 Erebus. Just it gets rid of anything. It doesn't target. And just to get this out of the way, because I have to say this every video because idiots don't understand this. He's not a cost to send. It's on resolution. So if it gets Veilered or if it gets Breakthrough, you don't send a single card to your graveyard. 3 Aether. The second best Monarch in the deck. She can summon any Monarch from deck, and she can tribute summon herself on your opponent's turn. So
he's racist. He likes the black instead of the whites.
I swear to God, I'm going to stab you. Erebus is just a better card. But anyway.
Racist.
I will kill you. So, play 3 of this. It can summon out a bunch of shit, and she floats, and she does stuff, so 3 of this bitch. And then I play 1 Mega Thessalos. This is good to summon off of Aether, and then use Escalation to summon it on your opponent's turn, so you get to look at their hand. And it's just, you know, you can recycle it with Erebus, so you can keep looping your opponent's hand. There are ways to loop your opponent's entire hand on turn 2, but this deck's not really revolved around it. It's just here as a factor that makes my opponent side differently. So 1 Karaz just to pop itself on my opponent's turn to give me free cards. I might take it out of the deck. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but it's a decent card. And then I'm mainboarding 2 Majesty's Fiends. I want to put this to 3 so badly. This card is really dumb. You can just Stormforth away any of your opponent's monsters, or just tribute someone off of Prime and just be like, fuck you. Like if you have Domain and Majesty's Fiend, your opponent kind of has to scoop because they can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless they have, like, MST, Pendulum Summon 4, or, like, make Dark Rebellion and run the crap out of this. Like, that's the only way they can really win the game. So that does it for the Tribute Summon monsters. I play 10. I said in my first video that Eddie was going to 2, and Eddie is at 2. And I substituted the third one with a Mithra because I realized that, sure, Mithra sucks, but there are so many loopy plays that you can do with Mithra that, like, you can just keep looping your Monarchs. Like, this and Erebus just keeps looping. So, like, if you have this, Erebus and Thessalos, which is how you loop your opponent's hand, you can loop 2 cards out of your opponent's hand in 1 turn, and then do it again the next turn, and then do it again the next turn. It's really, really stupid. And Eddie is still good.
Wind up loop for days.
Wind up loop's better than this. And then 3 of Eidos. You need this at 3 because you can banish it and get back your Mithra or your Edia, and you can keep recycling your plays, so you need to...
Scrub.
Fuck you, okay? Just fuck you. That's it. That's it for the monsters in the main deck. I'm playing 16.
Hey, Nick, you want a chip?
I do not want a chip. I have chips myself. Onto the spells. Play 3 Upstart Goblin. Consistency.
Wait, a poor guy got actually upstarts?
You shouldn't have traded away my Upstarts, man. 3 Pantheism, obviously. Pantheism's amazing. Just, it's a +2 for no reason, so. Thank you. 3 Tenacity. Search any spell or trap in the deck. I don't really have to say anything about that. All you gotta do is reveal a Monarch, so. 3 Domain. I hate this card so much. I wish I didn't have to play it. But because of the format and the fact that I need this deck to be good, I have to play 3 of this card.
Why make you not want to like it more?
Well, the thing is, though, when the adjusted list came out, Pendulum's kind of died off the map for a few weeks. And so I only had to play 1 Domain, which is what I did at the regional, and it worked. But now that Pendulums are now the best deck in the game again, I have to play 3 Domain because I need...
What's wrong with Domain? Why don't you like it?
I just don't like it. Like, I never liked having to play 3 Domain in my deck because I didn't want to open multiple domains, which when I was playing 3, I would always open 2 Domain for some reason, and I hated it. Fuck you. 3 Stormforth. This is the best card in the fucking deck.
Battery Man?
I loved in Battery Man, but it's better in here because you can search it, and you can keep recycling it with Edia, and you can do some really loopy plays with Ether and Erebus, so Stormforth, too good.
Oh, dude, remember when I played Battery Man back at regionals?
Well, I know. Like,
no, the guy I faced.
Oh, yeah, he was so salty.
No, because that was my first deck I went to regionals with. It was funny.
1 March. Everyone thinks this card sucks. It's really good. because your stuff can't be targeted. So they can't use their ships to blow up your stuff, and they can't Dark Hole Regeki Veiler you.
They can't use their shit. Ooh.
Well, I'm talking preferably to Cosmo here, so fuck you. Also, they can't be bottomless relevancy. 1 return to get around Solemn Strike. This gets around Solemn Strike, but it doesn't get around Effect Veiler, and it doesn't get around Breakthrough Skill for some stupid fucking reason. And then the Holy Trinity of 1 Rhoda, 1 for 1, and 1 Foolish Burial. This is the reason that Edia can go to 2. I went through that in great length in my previous video.
Say 1 full 1. 3 times fast.
Why would I do that? This is a video of a deck profile, not fucking tongue twisters.
I'd twist your tongue.
You already did that last night.
Oh, God.
So this gets to Edia, this gets to Edia, and this gets to whatever the fuck you want. Because if Erebus is in the graveyard, Erebus can recycle any Monarch, not just himself. So if you foolish, like, a Thestalos, you can use Erebus and get back to Thestalos.
Play Mermail. Monarchs suck.
Fuck Mermails. Then I play 3 Prime. The reason I play 3 is because if I send 2, like if I use an Erebus and an Aether, I want to have 1 in deck. Just so that A, I can send it if I have to, and B, if I have 1 on field, I'm never going to deck out. So that's a problem in the mirror matches. You could possibly deck yourself, and that's something that you never want to do. So this stops you from decking. And the 40th card in the main deck is Escalation, because I love tribute summoning my opponent's turn, and this makes them salty as fuck with Stormforth. No extra deck, you're playing Domain, so I'm going to the side deck.
Leave in the comments saying how stupid Nick is.
I swear to fucking God, I'll shove my foot up your ass.
Because I wouldn't like that. Stop drinking pop on the video. It's still in the prisoner.
You're eating chips in my video, for God's sakes.
At least I'm not talking. Kinda.
Double Lancia. Cosmo and Infernoid is just...
Wait, where's the extra deck?
I'm playing Monarchs, you dumbass.
What, no rank 8 spam?
No, fuck rank king spam. Double Lancia for Cosmo and Infernoid. Infernoid, they beat you like every time, so this helps you with it. Double Battle Faders for Cosmo and for the mirror match, because in the mirror match you can get OTK'd, so you can just like go no bitch, and then you have tribute fodder.
I'll battle fatal you.
You already did. Double Effect Veiler, everything that isn't Cosmo. And Rogue. Double Dark Hole. You want this for Cosmo and the mirror match, because in the mirror match they'll just throw monsters on the board like a fucking idiot. You Dark Hole them, and then you win the game. And if you go Dark Hole Lancia against Cosmo, they're so salty. Double MST. It comes in every match, even if your opponent doesn't have Master Restrict, because popping back row is good.
I'll pop your cherry.
I side Book of Moon now because I hate Fog King like a fucking bitch. So you can just flip the Fog King down.
Wait, you side Book of Moon instead of Fog King? What's wrong with you?
I don't have Fog Kings. Exactly. If I had Fog King, I'd play Fog King.
You're gay.
I don't have $20. I swear to fucking God, I will stab you. One Book of Moon, just, it's also good against Burning Abyss, because, like, you can put their monster face down, and then all their shit dies. Double Trap Stun, fuck back row.
America, when you can play Chilled Conquer and be a virgin for the rest of your life.
I'm siding Skill Drain because it's broken. Nah. 1 Monarchs Erupt. It's a skill drain only if you have a tribute summon monster and no extra deck, you can flip it. And all effects are negated except for tribute summon monsters. And then if you don't control a tribute summon monster, you have to send this to the graveyard at the end phase. So what this is for Mermail, and it's for...
Yes.
It's not for the... No.
Wait, what is it?
This is just for Mermail. Well, it's for any deck that's going to make you go first and is an OTK deck.
Wait, what card is it?
Monarchs Erupt.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, if they make you go first, you can set up a board of, like, Erebus, get a card out of your hand, Domain, set Erupt, because you can search it off Tenacity, and then when they go for an effect, you can flip Erupt, and it's going to get negated, and it's going to stay alive because of the Erebus on board. So this card just lets you set up boards that you shouldn't be able to set up. I might cut this card because it's really inconsistent, but it's just the fact that, like, if you draw it in the first few turns of the game, it's amazing. Or, if worse comes to worse, you can send it off of a Monarch, banish it to summon Prime, and then use Edia's effect to get it back. And then the last card in the side deck is Solemn Warning, because it's one of the best traps of all time. One of the best traps in the game right now, and I had one and I felt like playing it. So that is it for Monarchs version 2.0. This wasn't as in-depth as my last one because I've got Mr. Fucker over here. So my name is Nick from City Magic, and I will see you guys next time with some bullshit video.
Bitch.